Hello everybody, my name is Malasteren and I am the Guild Master of the Dragon Hearts Guild, and tonight I am joined by Lady Epsy for episode 2 of the Doki Doki Literature Club.
I still don't trust this game.
We're picking up right where we left off.
Literally.
Yep.
Where we left off.
Epsy, who do you want to go for next? Sayori or Yuri?
Yuri. Let's do it. I still haven't figured out, the names of, or how I'm gonna do the voices until they become, my main thing, because I'm guessing if we have to play it multiple times, I'm gonna have a couple main characters to flirt with.
Or we'll have more people show up to read.
Yeah, that would be preferable.
So here we go.
Wait, should we just have...
Read.
But Austin?
No. That's a fine. Read.
Silence.
Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes. More than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh! Sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
It's fine. Don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
Just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it.
Ah, so it's that bad.
No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry.
Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that she has been several minutes. It's been several minutes, and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing, even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, and learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsu can be a little biased, though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't she supposed to be a literature club? Isn't this supposed to be a literature club? You want to read it?
Oh, I'm reading it? Okay.
They're your characters.
Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. It's not that I can't read cursive, it's just a little hard to read cursive on a screen.
I'm the first one, which is why I also didn't want to read it.
I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. Girl, your handwriting's fine.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
Eh? That's a relief.
Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
Really? Oh, I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Hee. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Jerry.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolic compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. And soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
Who should I show my poem to next?
Oh, I don't know. That map looks really good over there.
I know. It's time for everybody's favorite, Sayori.
I mean, my favorite's Natsuki, but, you know.
Her and Sayori are my favorites.
This is a good poem, Jerry. Are you sure this is your first time?
Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would write poems in his spare time?
I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It reminds me of how you're really part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See?
It's like I said before, Jerry. Oh, that's you.
It's like I said before, Jerry. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people? That's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here.
Oh, we.
Then again, I can't deny that she isn't part of the reason I joined. Knowing that how much this means to her and all.
Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then.
Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that. Do you want me to read this one, or do you want to read this one?
No, this is starting off really good. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Wow. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
Sayori.
I feel.
Sayori. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No. just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
Oh, you totally can. I forgot to do it last night.
Well, I guess at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be mean. Still tried my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school.
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Girl, same though.
Look at the face.
I get cranky
fingers. The fingers in the face.
I get cranky when I don't eat too.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monika's the best.
Yeah.
Does she have a crush on Monika?
No.
But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monika are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuku. They're gingerly exchanging sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but I it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And Jerry did too. So, based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Jerry liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
You'll notice the music's gone.
Yeah.
It cut off. Oh, no, it's back. Okay. I thought there was something dramatic gonna happen.
That's not what I... Ugh. You're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Jerry appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Oh. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? Honestly, this was like English class in a nutshell.
Keep reading.
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ooh. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't. Oh God.
You gotta read it.
No, I don't want to.
You gotta read it.
Not a girly voice.
You gotta read it. You gotta read it in the Natsuki voice.
Oh God. I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Jerry started showing up. Natsuki?
Natsuki, that's a little...
This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys.
Suddenly, both girls turn towards me as if they've just noticed I was standing there.
This is gonna be bad. Jerry! She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? I mean, the meaning should just jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Jerry. Wait. There's a reason we have so many simple, deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meanings most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Jerry? Well...
How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they're probably gonna think more highly of me. So of course that's gonna be...
I like the third option!
Help me see! Which one do you want to do?
Natsuki. I'm gunning for her, girl.
Dude? Yuri, you're really talented. Well, but Natsuki has a point. I think that... I rack my brain in an attempt to back myself up. I think that conveying feelings with few words can be just as impressive as well. It lets the reader's imagination take over. And Natsuki's poem did a really good job of that.
Yeah! It did, didn't it? Aha! Shows how much you know. But that's not...
Natsuki, I think that's enough.
Huh? Me? But she was so mean to me.
Natsuki's voice whines.
Come on, girl. Don't
Look,
whine.
what we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is really a personal thing, and sharing it can definitely be hard. It looks like we learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulder. Sayori is nodding vigorously. Yeah, so you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki.
Ah!
Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise.
Thanks for noticing.
She finally mutters that, barely audible. Yuri? Yuri looks at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean everything she said. So you don't need to feel threatened either.
Well, if you say so. Hey! It's not like you need to apologize for me, Jerry. Sheesh.
Natsuki takes a breath.
Thing about...
Natsuki glances around the room.
But everyone stop staring at me!
Unsurprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with it than she boasted. Sayori and Monika look away.
Anyway, the thing about your boobs, I didn't mean it, okay? That's all.
Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with anyone.
Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri.
Sayori?
I'll go make some tea. I was just trying to help.
I'm sure she appreciated it, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. Well, now that we're past that, everyone's read each other's poems, right? I hope that it was a worthwhile for everyone. Especially you, Jerry. And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace from the lazing around we've got a little too used to. Ha 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 ha. And so my joining the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere. No, not at all, not at all. There's still time before we go home. So we'll all relax for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we do literature-related things in the club room. So maybe you can take the chance to pick up a book or do some writing. After all, that's what the club is for.
I disagree, Monika.
Huh? About what?
That's not the most important thing about Literature Club. The most important thing is having fun.
Ah, of course. Well, I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayori. In the end, though Monika's right, being in the Literature Club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing. But in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems?
It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly.
Jerry, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to get to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you'll learn something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better. Silence. I think to myself. I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination, and it fills me with determination.
Jerry! Ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It's truly been a while since Sayori and I spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori? About what happened earlier.
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often?
No! That's the first time I've ever seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you.
Phew. You know, Jerry, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too.
That's...
Every day is going to be so much fun.
Sigh. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's do this.
Poem time?
Poem time.
Yep.
Alright. Pick.
Bubbles! Fireflies. Puppy!
Puppy or mouse?
Puppy!
Doki Doki.
Doki Doki! Fluffy! Kitty! In case you can't tell, we are really trying to get the Natsuki storyline.
I know how it all goes. This is all you.
Marshmallow. Flower. Shiny.
I think we did shiny before.
We also did puppy before.
No, we did, we didn't do puppy, we did the other one that was there.
No, we did puppy.
No, we did. No, at the end you were like, oh, but puppy was there too.
Existence. Email.
I want to say pure, but I have a feeling that could be Sayori too.
That's fine. Pure.
Oh, right, there we go. Anime.
Amine. Cute. Lollipop.
Kawaii.
Kawaii. Ribbon.
I think that was Sayori. Oh, no? Okay.
Heart.
Boop.
Boop.
Poof?
Poof.
Yeah. So we only missed 2.
No, we missed more than 2.
Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Hi, Jerry.
Yo, Sayori! Looks like you're in a good mood today.
I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all.
I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway.
Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack?
No thanks.
That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori?
Why that all of a sudden?
No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori.
That's not fair.
Look at the pout.
How'd you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all of your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves one option.
Wah!
Wah.
I give up. Don't make me feel guilty.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always.
I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri. Tell Jerry to let me borrow some money. That's... Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I get too absorbed into my books. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the resolution. Retribution. That. Still, coming from you, Sayori? I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there?
Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori.
Whap. Yeah.
Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. It was...
Ow! What was... Eh? cookie?
Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around.
Is this a miracle?
It's raining cookies.
Hallelujah. It's because I paid my restitution.
Retribution.
Oh my god. Actually, that one almost worked.
Ninja Natsuki attack.
I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcake. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki! That's so nice of you. So happy.
Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori
nom, nom.
rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite.
Nom nom nom. So good. Oof.
Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth.
I bit my tongue. Oh, girl, I feel. You're going through a lot over just one cookie.
Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah? Why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy you decided to share this one with me.
Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her.
Go straight for the cookie. Ah, jeez. I get it.
Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her.
Mm.
Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie.
Girl. Hey! Did you seriously just do that?
Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well.
Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monika, can you tell Sayori? Eh?
Natsuki glances around. Monika isn't in the club room.
Where's Monika anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either.
That's a bit unusual. She's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She is pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me.
Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Eh?
That's still...
Monika chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed.
Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monika quizzically glances at me.
Quizzically.
Quizzically. Never mind. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period of the day was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time.
That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least.
Yawn. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano.
Piano? I was in played music as well, Monika. Ah. Your turn.
I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano.
That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monika.
That's... Monika looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will.
Yay!
That sounds so cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Jerry. Monika smiles sweetly. Ah, I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Ah, please, don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. Escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki has disappeared into the closet. It's not that long before Natsuki comes up to me expectantly. Yeah. Don't worry, I kept my promise. I pulled the first volume of Parfait Girls out of my bag. Natsuki takes it from my hands, then quickly turns it over, presumably to check for wrinkles. Hey, I'm not that careless. I handle manga all the time, you know?
I just wanted to make sure. Can you blame me for being paranoid? I don't give people my manga every day, you know.
That's true.
I can't do the squeaky voice. It's starting to hurt my throat.
I don't blame you.
Well, anyway, let me put this one back. I'm gonna get the next one, okay?
Natsuki makes her way to the closet. I follow.
So, you're gonna tell me everything you thought, right? Where did this volume leave off again? I forget.
Ah, the chapter ended when Minori and Alice found...
Monika!
Natsuki's voice resonates out from inside the closet. Eh? I peer inside. All of Natsuki's books are lined up on the top shelf.
Did you move my manga again?
Ah, sorry. The teacher got mad at me for taking up so much space in her closet, so I had to move some stuff around and clean up a little bit. It's all still there, I just had to organize it a little bit. The top shelf is far above Natsuki's head. She makes a futile hop trying to figure out how to reach her manga.
Jeez. This is so inconvenient. I'm moving all of these back down. There's plenty of room on these shelves. And besides, they're really pretty good to look at when they're all lined up. Why would you waste time on that top shelf?
Ah, Natsuki. There's a stool over on the wall there. In the closet, there's a collapsible stool that's hanging on the wall. If you want, I can reach up there and hand them to you.
I can get them myself.
Natsuki grabs the stool from the wall and unfolds it.
You think I'm too short at something?
I mean...
I knew it! Well, you know what? Just watch me. She's gonna fall off that
Natsuki
stool.
hops onto the stool, which ends up being a little wobbly because of its collapsible design.
Ah!
Careful.
I know what I'm doing.
Standing on the stool, Natsuki's fingertips reach the top shelf. The stool would be enough for me to easily grab the books, but Natsuki is being stubborn as usual. Natsuki uses her fingers to scoot over one of the smaller boxes to the edge of the shelf.
See? Kea!
The box suddenly tips. Natsuki barely catches onto it before it falls to the floor. The stool wobbles.
Wah!
You gotta say it right.
Wah!
No, you're still not doing it right. It's wah.
Wah!
Losing balance, Natsuki hops off the stool. Thankfully, she was able to stay on her feet. She holds the box triumphantly.
There.
Having almost fell, Natsuki is a bit shaken up. Jeez. No need to prove yourself to me. There's no way you'd be able to get the bigger boxes like that. I can reach them, so just...
I said I can do it! I don't want your help, okay?
Sigh.
I'm gonna get a chair, so just hang on.
Natsuki forces her way past me out of the closet.
Let's see...
The classroom chairs have the desks attached, so they're too inconvenient to fit into the closet.
Ah!
Natsuki trots over the teacher's desk, which has a computer chair behind it. Trots over to the teacher's desk, which has a computer chair behind it. She rolls it on its wheels back to the closet.
She's gonna fall flat on her butt.
Ah! That's a little dangerous, since the chair swivels and rolls. But I've already learned my lesson, so I keep my mouth shut.
Oof.
Natsuki climbs onto the chair, then slowly balances onto her feet. Since she refused my help, I take a seat with my back against the side of the doorway and simply watch.
There we go. See? I can easily do it now.
Natsuki grabs a stack of manga and bends down to put it on the shelf below.
Wah!
The chair swivels. Natsuki catches herself on the shelf.
What are you doing? Can we at least hold the chair steady instead of sitting and doing nothing?
Who was it who told me not to help? Yeah, I got you. I hold the chair while Natsuki reaches back up. I can almost see up her skirt. Ugh. I force myself to turn away. Natsuki seriously didn't think this through. Once she realizes, I'll be dead. Natsuki wraps her arms around the Parfait Girls box set, easily the largest one on the shelf.
Ooh, heavy. Hey Jay? I don't think I can bend down without falling. Hurry and take this one.
Eh? But then I'd have to let go of the chair.
That's fine. Just for a second. Hurry up.
Alright. Let me just stand up. I slowly release my grip from the chair.
What do you mean, stand up?
Natsuki looks down at me. I can get rid of the text. I didn't realize I could do this, so you can see the full picture here. Why are you all the way... Oh, that's you.
Why are you all the way back? Eh?
There goes the music. Natsuki looks like she just realized something, but she'll lose her balance if she moves. She's come to the crossroads. There's only two decisions to make. Natsuki, the box.
What are you looking at? You're trying to look at my.
Natsuki's legs shake. I'm not, I was just... Natsuki, don't try to move. Just give me the box.
You perv! You set me up. Go away. Get out.
But...
I do it myself.
The chair suddenly swivels beneath Natsuki's feet. Natsuki!
Kia!
The scene turns to chaos in a split second. The chair flies from under Natsuki's feet. Frantically, I try to catch her. The box topples out of her hands, and the books go flying. I got you!
Crash.
The full force of Natsuki's body against me throws me to the ground. A whole bunch of books pelt me in the face. Natsuki tries to shield herself with her own arms as her face lands straight onto my chest. Chicka-chicka. Ugh.
Burn.
My right arm and my back seriously felt the impact. You thought there was gonna be the scene with them lying on the ground.
Nope.
You were wrong.
The thing of destiny.
Slowly, Natsuki comes to her senses. Ugh. She presses her arm straight onto me to prop herself up.
Eh?
Natsuki seems to realize that it's not the floor that's beneath her.
Cross, cross, cross!
Krach. A fist pounds into my chest. Natsuki then hoists herself to her feet.
What were you thinking? You sicko!
Everything okay over here?
Jeez, Monika, do you have like...
I heard a lot of loud noises. Monika suddenly peers in.
Monika! See what happens when you put all my manga on the top shelf? Are you trying to kill your club members or something? Jeez!
Sorry. Ah.
Oh, and one more thing. It seems like your most recent club member is a total perv. So I hope you're happy.
I didn't... Somehow it's impossible for me to explain this whole bizarre situation to Monika. I didn't do anything, I swear. I know, don't worry. Monika says that quietly to me. Looks like I'm off the hook. This time.
Oh no. Am I?
Eh? I look down. Natsuki is kneeling on the floor holding one of the books that are scattered all over. There's a large diagonal crease along the page that she's desperately trying to smooth out. Ah, it must have landed on the page. Natsuki tries a bit more to fix the crease, but she can't get it out. Suddenly she gives up and slams the book shut, then throws it to the floor. Instead of continuing to yell, she just lowers her head. Natsuki, are you?
No.
Natsuki's voice squeaks. I see tears on her face. Ah. I'll help get the crease out, okay? It's partially my fault, so... Natsuki shakes her head, still looking down. No.
I didn't even care that much. I'm just having a really bad day today.
Natsuki sobs again.
I didn't mean to take it out on you.
The face.
I really didn't mean to.
It's fine. Is there anything you want to talk about? Natsuki shakes her head.
Just every day is so hard. I just want to come to the club and sense.
Natsuki falls silent again. I can't press her, so I only do what I know how to do. Alright. Well, I'll help clean this up. And I'll move the rest of your manga for you. Ah. I pick up volume 2 of Parfait Girls. We'll set this one aside. Just for you and I. When we're alone together. This'll help cheer you up a bit, alright? We can get started on it once I'm done here. Natsuki looks up with her glossy eyes. Her lip quivers.
You're really nice to me.
Eh? That sounds really strange coming from Natsuki. I didn't expect it at all. Well, I'm just treating you like a friend, you know? Natsuki lowers her head and stifles another sob. I'm not sure what happened to her today, but it's being nice is the least I could do. The next couple minutes are silence between us, and I begin gathering the scattered books. I make sure to slip them into the box in the correct order. After a little bit, Natsuki starts helping. It isn't long before we're done, and I hoist the box onto the shelf where Natsuki wanted to put it. Then I get on the stool and quickly finish moving the rest of her books from the top shelf. All right, that should do it. I hop off the stool. Natsuki averts her gaze.
Thanks.
Aha. It's nothing. Natsuki is holding the volume I set aside in her hands. All right, I'm ready.
Good. Even if you weren't, I'd make you anyway. You're taking responsibility for what you said. The thing about cheering me up.
If you insist. We sit in the same spot as last time, and I open the second volume. Natsuki's mood quickly improves, laughing and pointing things out to me. She's surprisingly sharp, making note of a lot of subtle or repeated jokes and background elements. In the end, I'm pretty impressed by how everything ties together in this manga. I guess Natsuki has good taste after all. After some time, Monika gets our attention as usual, and it's time to share poems again. Guess I'll be holding on to this for now.
Yep. Even you sound more enthusiastic this time.
Well, I'm just starting to get into it, you know?
Told you.
Yeah. I return to my seat and slip the book into my bag. And I think right here is where we should end this one.
Yeah, it's getting late.
Alright, we're gonna save. Let's go back to the main menu. Yeah, I just saved. And thank you everybody for watching. I hope you're enjoying this playthrough of Doki Doki Literature Club. I know what happens next.
My throat hurts.
Your throat hurts from doing voices. I know what's going to happen in the end, and I know where we're going. And I think SB here is going to be a little surprised. I don't know what the rest of you think. We're going to have some fun when we come back for episode 3.
And hopefully next time we'll have more people to help us with character voices, because my throat's going to be very dead when I wake up.
Probably. All right. Thank you everybody for watching, and we will see you for episode 3. Bye-bye.
Bye.